Hello, hola, konnichiwa, ni hao. Every language. Translate. Okay, Google. I've been making a lot of jokes. I need to calm down about all that stuff. Thank you, everybody. This will be very special. This will be President Log 27, I think. Multiverse and State of the Union. Mr. Einstein is in the house. That's awesome. That's really good. Excuse me. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Okay, so first things first. Let's go State of the Union. State of the Union. Well, I mean, it's a union for like almost like the first time on probably ever, and that's like probably that was like the punchline. So what we have is a union. I don't know. There's nothing else to talk about honestly about that. Oh no, yes there is. Yeah. So we have actually a lot of stuff going on. Technically, at this point, everybody's on Mars, and what is going on here is probably like targeting practice. Still, it was actually kind of almost like what I was saying before about like Zombieland. So that's why we got to get everybody on Mars, because everybody down here is target practice. So let's do that, and that's State of the Union. And then also that's the other thing too, is we're not even touching any companies and any money. We're not touching any money or any companies. We're actually supposed to be making sure everything improves. There's a lot of room to grow. There's a lot of room out in the universe and all this stuff. I was hoping that everybody would see that. I think they do. But that's also because we are somehow all together now. So that really helps. I think that everybody's kind of together now. Kind of not yeah. We should be everybody. And if not everybody today, we should be everybody by soon. We should be everybody by soon. We should be trickling to Mars. We should all be trickling to Mars by now. So everybody should be trickling to Mars. Trickling up to Mars, to the Mars beginning with the time travel. We have a window. We have windows and all this stuff. I have a yellow brick road. I have all this stuff. I have an underground railroad and a yellow brick road. I have roads. I have roads for roads, and that's actually not that many really. But we should be really kind of accumulating kind of a lot by now. So, and entrepreneurs, that's the biggest one, honestly. We need users, dude. Entrepreneurs are users. So like, I mean, we need users, dude. So I mean, we need entrepreneurs really. We need entrepreneurs. We need people that will actually fill the multiverse. And then that was the next thing I was going to talk about, was the multiverse and all the options that we have. The universe is very bendy, apparently. I mean, we asked Mr. Einstein. You can ask Mr. Einstein. He's up there. I don't know what to tell you. The mind reading is a certain thing. Honestly, the mind reading is a certain thing. It's definitely happening, and it's not even possible by scriptural law. The mechanics of the brain, all that stuff. I think I have people honestly looking at it right now, ideally. But from what I can see, in the Bible, it's supposed to add up. But honestly, the reason I would say is that it's supposed to really add up is because the physical brain is I don't know if I would say incompatible, but I would say it's very complex and it's bilateral. And then the bilateral part is going to make it really hard, I think, too, to honestly do the mind reading. And then the mind reading comes from my future. The mind reading comes from my future with all that stuff right there. So, whatever. That's what I know right now. And then I want to take a second to say this as well about Bob Ross. And I sent some people honestly into the White House today. And I didn't even tell them. I don't think I told them even. I don't even know. Honestly, I have no idea. But the thing is that whatever is that I'm very scared. I've been code naming Q Basement and all that stuff. If anything honestly happened, I'm so sorry. It's I am sending people, and I am just trying to get a message, and honestly, and I'm starting to see them. I think I'm starting to see them. I think through. I guess what is left behind here is actually pretty cool, and I like it. Thank you so much. So um, let's let's talk about let's talk about Hillary Clinton. Let's talk about these things. Let's talk about Barack Obama. Let's talk about George Bush. Let's talk about some of that stuff. Let's talk about some of that stuff right there. And whatever. And yeah, let's and yeah, and let's enjoy, because I have everybody actually in a really great place. Everybody's actually just doing, what they were, I think, born to do, or something like that, or something similar to the effect. Everybody's in a fairly natural position. I would assume. And this thing is really cool too. And it's actually, it's actually really light. For some of the things that we could have been imagining right now, and it feels really good. I think the spirit of it is good. The spirit of it should be really good. So I'm really excited. The future is gonna be awesome. Their future is infinite, it's limitless. It's all this stuff. I've been doing this. It's gonna be really fun. We can do all this stuff. I've seen it myself, and that's how I know. So I've seen it myself. I see it myself honestly every day, and I've seen it even a number of times. Just on my own personal day, I've seen everything I need to know, that necessarily that I needed to pull that trigger right there, to honestly, to see honestly what the threat level was. If and so that is, if anything, if anything happened at all. And again, I'm sorry. But duty calls. That's just, I think that I'll take the responsibility for it, or whatever it is, for breaking the rules or whatever. But I'd say, if I'm wrong, shoot me if I'm wrong or whatever. But let's see if I'm right first. So thank you everybody for doing for doing what you're doing. I have some people actually kind of, probably probably, maybe a little bit of a stretch, honestly. Honestly, working with somebody like me, really. But thank you everybody so much. I like to throw a lot of bones. Really, I really do. I like to do a lot of stuff. I like to do treats, and I like to make memorabilia, and I like to do stuff like that. So let's keep me around. That's a good thing. Let's keep me around. And let's solve some of this stuff. Honestly, I'm gonna call Jake for Mr. Biden, President-elect Biden. We're gonna get all this stuff settled right now. We're gonna get all this stuff absolutely settled right now. All this stuff in here is more, like, literally just more chaotic than, like, I think, uh than you can even really, I think, imagine right now. I think. So let's prioritize Q Basement. Prioritize Q Basement. It's a big deal. Prioritize Q Basement, dude. It's the most alarming thing in the entire universe. And we know. So let's go. So thank you everybody so much, so much, so much. These are the most powerful people in the world, and all this stuff, and helping us lead, and some of my friends and family honestly helping us lead, and things like that. We're doing a lot of good stuff. And we have musicians, and I'm an MC. So let's go. Douche mega. Let's go.